We're going to get back to the assassination now. Sources tell Fox that Tyler Robinson, that is the name of the person suspected of killing Charlie Kirk. President Trump said, yeah, the suspect is in custody. Any moment now, officials in Utah will give us an update on the assassination. Former FBI Assistant Director Chris Swecker joins me now. Chris, the breakthrough came when his father turned him in. That's what turned everything around. Am I right?
Yes, it sounds like that. I mean, those are the reports we're getting, which is not unheard of. I mean, this is, under these circumstances, this is the best case scenario, that someone that's close to him and cares about him makes sure that he doesn't commit suicide and he doesn't try to shoot it out with the arrest team. So this is what you were really shooting for when they put that information out there. Now
what we want to know is motivation. Why did this person do it and who was behind it? That's what they're looking for now.
Yes, they're going to get a shot at interrogating him, and if they build up enough rapport, and after being Mirandized, he's willing to talk, then hopefully all of that will come out. And this is a real delicate balancing act here. They got to have rapport. They can't be so intimidating that he immediately calls for his lawyer. And we had this with Eric Robert Rudolph in the Olympic bomber situation. We were able to get about 30, 45 minutes of interview in, which was extremely revealing, before he actually asked for an attorney. So that and a lot of other things are going on behind the scene. We've now gone from a manhunt to let's build a prosecution here.
Got it. Kash Patel and the FBI, got a New York Times headline, they're facing some scrutiny. Have they done something wrong? Have they been not inefficient in some way?
No, the investigation, nothing wrong with the investigation. It's just no director of the FBI has ever jumped on a social media site like X or Twitter and stepped on a press conference that was ongoing where his own special agent in charge and others that were leading the investigation on the ground were trying to inform the public about what was going on. That was in direct contradiction to what they were talking about on the podium. A little bit lack of experience there, I think, in terms of how this works. And then maybe, not necessary that he be on the scene in the middle of the investigation because they got a lot to do there. I think I'm great from a standpoint of moral support, but a couple of little missteps there.
The President Trump told us on Fox this morning that he wants a speedy trial. Can he get a speedy trial in a case like this?
Well, it's a question whether there'll be a state court prosecution first or a federal court prosecution first. If it's federal, it'll move fast. And preferably if they can find a federal charge here, that this goes federal first. But the state has, they've got a stake here. And I think you're going to see parallel prosecutions going on, and they'll have to work out who goes first. But state courts tend to move a little slower, a lot more process in terms of delays. This is a high-profile case. It'll probably move faster than others. There are speedy trial rules. Usually it's 90, 120 days, but that never really holds. But just to sum it up, federal prosecution much quicker.
Got it. Chris Swecker, thanks very much for joining us today. Good to have you on the show today. Thank you very much, sir.
You bet.